Hello, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the middle of April. Mm. You have the letting go card and the wishing card. So, with this wishing card, we have you are at a wonderful juncture in your life where imagination and preparation can align with the web of power. So, something is happening for your highest good. You could be letting go of someone for your highest good. Um, Dreams do come true, but make sure your dream serves your highest purpose and does not take away from another. So in other words, this card is saying, it's okay to have dreams. It's okay to want somebody new. It's okay to move on, but just make sure you're not taking from somebody else. So when combined with this letting go card and relationships, I think this card is basically telling you it's okay to want somebody new, just don't go after somebody that's already taken. Don't take from another. Be careful what you wish for. Remember the coins tossed in a wishing well. For every wish, there is a price to be paid. Are you ready to spend the time and energy that your granted wish will require? Now is the time your wish will be fulfilled. Okay? So with letting go, we have it could be that you wish somebody would let go of you. Now the letting go symbol comes to you to remind you that freedom is important to everyone. If you love something, set it free. Don't hold on too tight lest you chase it away. You have the freedom at this time to choose whatever you want. Let others do the same. You will be so happy you did. Miracles come when you let go and allow the magic to happen of its own accord. So this card about letting go, it's about letting magic happen of its own accord. I mean, it's basically saying, you don't need to do any spells or any kind of work. If you're meant to let go of somebody, the universe is going to help you let go of somebody. We also have loyalty and complicated, okay? Somebody may not have been loyal to you, or you may not have been loyal to them. You could be called to stand up for who and what you believe in. You may be standing up for somebody or for yourself, and this is involving a complicated situation, okay? We also have forbidden and trapped. Somebody may be forbidden from doing something and they feel trapped. Um, this is a warning. You are about to enter into a situation that will not be easy and could cause you or others pain. Somebody could be going to jail. If this is not about, the mind, somebody could possibly be going to jail. There's some sort of warning in this reading. Either somebody needs to leave you alone or you need to leave somebody alone because nobody wants to be trapped in their head or go to jail, right? Your situation could involve someone with water or air in their chart, because we have the high priestess of water and the high priestess of air. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you could be dealing with an air sign. But let's see what their individual messages have to say. Okay, this is about change and rational thought, okay? Your thoughts could be changing or someone else's thoughts are changing. This is all very confusing to me, Libra, so I'm going to pull out some more cards, which I was going to do anyways, but these are the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor, and I'm going to be using these. And I did it again. I forgot to get your what you don't see coming card. It will come out. Okay, you don't see High Priestess of Fire coming. Could be dealing with a Leo. Now, what was the message for the High Priestess of Fire? Okay. Creativity and passion. You could be very creative at this time, and you may not see that coming. Now, with your letting go card, we do have another letting go card, which is walking away. Either you or your person are walking away. When it comes to the loyalty card, we have man holding a heart. So this could either be you or your person's energy. There was one person that was loyal to this situation. Or somebody still loves somebody, and that's why they're standing up for somebody. With forbidden, we have contract. Some sort of contract that's forbidden to access. And with the High Priestess of Water, we have the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Let's look that up while we're on it. That is card 40. Okay. Somebody's focused on their personal vision. If this is you, the question for you is, what do you want your life to look like in the years ahead? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. The insight you need to create a vibrant life is available to you now. So you really need to focus on positive thoughts in the middle of this month. And with wishing, we have the thinking woman. You're wishing something about a woman, or somebody is wishing something about you, if this is your energy. Now with complicated, we have woman holding a coin. This could be a situation involving money. Somebody may have money, and that's why this situation is complicated. For the trapped card, we have the world. The world. Now with the world card, you have unlimited resources available to you, and now is the time to think big. So even though you may feel trapped in regards to something, you actually have unlimited resources at this time. Now with the High Priestess of Air, we get a storm warning. Okay, storm warning. With the storm warning, There may be a potential difficulty either in the external world or within yourself or your emotional life. The difficulty is coming closer. Already heard rumblings of potential problems around you. The caution here is to be conscious yet not fearful. Consider what's going on and look at the situation with calm clarity. Investigate your options and honor yourself and your intentions. Stand up for yourself and take action on your own behalf. As with all difficulty, even the worst storm passes. Always remember you have the power and wisdom to handle whatever may come your way. Okay? So it's almost like there's some sort of internal conflict in someone in this situation. And it's saying just to be aware of your environment. Like I was reading something today about how when we smile at people, they smile back. So, you may be seeing certain things happen in your environment, and you just have to be aware of your thoughts and your feelings and what's going on inside of you and what's going on outside of you. If you don't realize that you're smiling and somebody smiles at you, it's like, well, why are they smiling at me? But if you're aware of what's happening on the inside, it's easier for you to understand what's going on the outside. But I think this is a card that is just saying to be aware of your environment. Be aware of your environment. I'm going to pull some abundance cards for you, Libra. And then we'll do some crystal cards, and then we'll be done with this reading. I should be doing full moon readings eventually sometime this month. I've just been really busy doing a lot of healing and self-work. So we're going to pull out your abundance cards on all of this. It looks like someone is moving on. There's somebody working on self-growth, and it's causing the other person to work on self-growth as well. But this reading was very confusing to me. With that world card and that contract card, it could have been the end of a contract. And it's almost like something wasn't supposed to happen. Because with that forbidden card underneath the contract card, it's almost like whoever you were with, you weren't really supposed to be with them. And I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of that Beauty and the Beast movie, where she's in the castle and the Beast is telling her about all the rules. And there's a certain part of the castle she can't go into. And she says, why can't we go to the west? And he interrupts her and he says, it's forbidden. So it's almost like somebody wasn't really supposed to be married to somebody or with somebody. And things have ended now. Now, with walking away, we get karma. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in the current life, okay? With man holding a heart, we get liberation. I think that the person that was faithful in this relationship is free now. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. And with this contract card, we get individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. And with the sixth chakra, we get freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. With wishing and the thinking woman, we get flow. Allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. You could be focused on calmness and peace at this time. With the woman holding a coin, we have intuition. Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. Somebody could be focusing on God right now, and that's why their intuition is up. We have extraordinary with the World card. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. And with this storm warning, we have delusion. Okay, somebody's going through some sort of delusion. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. So basically, this card is saying that if you want something, you need to surrender to source. You can't just have an intention and not surrender to God. Like say if you want a car, but it's not in your best interest, it's a delusion that you're going to get that car if you're not surrendering to God. I mean, I'm not trying to preach prosperity gospel. That's not what I'm trying to preach on this channel. But what I am trying to say is that if you want something, you need to surrender to God first, because sometimes God has a better plan for us than we do. And with this delusion card, somebody, and it doesn't even have to be you, it could be your person, they want something without having to surrender to God or to source. And that's a delusion. It's a delusion that, you can just get something without surrendering to God. I mean, you may have an intention to want a better partner, but if you don't surrender to God, you could end up attracting the same type of people you've been attracting. So it's important to surrender to God. I mean, I know some people look at readings like this and they're like, well, what do you mean? Because I don't have to surrender to God. I can work my butt off and I can buy a car because I worked my butt off. Well, yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, it's hard for me to word myself sometimes, but I'm talking about like bigger plans. And sometimes, even if we work hard and we go out and try to buy something, it may not always be available. But my point is that intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. Okay. They've got really good sayings on these cards. I just don't know how to reword them and stuff sometimes. But I'm going to pick up these cards and then I'm going to pull out your crystal cards and we're going to be done with this reading. I really like the message on that card though, because a lot of people do go out there and they're like, I'm tired of being single, or I want who I want. And, we can have that intention, but until we're ready for that person's not going to come to us. So, this is the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck. I'm going to pull some crystal cards and we're going to be done. I hope you guys are having a good night tonight. I'm having a good night. I've been reading psychology books. That's all I do lately is read psychology books. And I mean, I can't say it's all I do. I mean, I go out sometimes, but I've just been learning a lot. And there's just so many books out there. It's like hard to, at first I started out reading spiritual books and then I started reading psychology books, and now it's just it's addictive. It's hard to stop. Like I have to slow down and put down some psychology books when I'm in the bookstore, and it's crazy all the books I get. I mean, I'm not trying to be a psychologist or a counselor, psychiatrist. I just think they're interesting. I think the books themselves are interesting. And now for your crystals, we have rose quartz, menolite, lavender aragonite, eye of the storm, charoite, chrysocolla, ajoite, rhodozite. I really like that you got this rose quartz stone. It's telling you need to forgive yourself. Love and beauty approach. Loneliness is at an end. Emotional blockages dissolve. Do not accept blame. Recognize the unconditional love and friendship draw exactly the right people to you. Once you love yourself, you can give and receive love from others. Support is available in a crisis. So you could have been in a past connection where maybe you didn't love yourself. And if you will choose from this day forward to love yourself and practice on self love and learning about unconditional love, you're going to attract to you what you want. How you treat yourself is what I'm saying. You need to say good things to yourself every day. I'm a beautiful person. I'm a good person. I deserve love, and just fill your cup every day and love yourself and not be so critical of yourself. And you're going to attract somebody that loves you just like you love you. We also have Menalites. Honor your sacred sexuality. Mark rites of passage joyfully. Experience a period of gestation. To move would not be beneficial now, so you don't need to move. Nurture yourself and bide your time. Withdraw into your inner world to accept necessary change. Make your soul whole and find power allies. You know when it is time for rebirth. We also have lavender aragonite. Become a vehicle for the healing of the environment by opening yourself to higher vibrational energies. Do not participate in anything that despoils the planet or diminishes its resources. Work with your power animal and nourish your inner being. Take no risks and avoid excesses, okay? So by excesses, avoid addictions, things of that nature. Eye of the storm, time to relax and let go of your stress. Stay mindful rather than watchful. Excess adrenaline adversely affects your immune system. Switch on the positive potential in your cell walls. Meditate quietly to rejuvenate your DNA. We also have Carolite. Wound healing, time to take control. You are undergoing a vibrational change, creating links to higher realities. Visions of past lives suggest ways to redress karma personally and collectively. And we have Chrysocolla, self-love. Forgive yourself. This is another card about forgiving yourself, okay? Accept with equanimity what you cannot change. Let go of hurt and rectify situations that can be healed. Be magnanimous. Remain impartial and speak your own truth, but recognize when to keep silent. Magical rituals may keep you chained to the past. There may be past life trauma to heal around being a woman. We also have Agilite, which is 30. Put down your burdens, knowing you're a being of light. Resolve conflicts and forgive those who wounded you. Give someone a second chance. Honor your promises. Find the best solution for everyone. Let your dispassionate compassion encompass all. Charity or volunteer work is indicated. And we also have rhodozite. Check out the harmony or lack of it in your environment. Again, be mindful of your environment. Earth energies may be disrupting your well-being. The ground around your workplace and your home may need healing and stabilizing by planting suitable crystals in the earth, okay? So I think you and your past person both need to forgive yourselves and just move on. And if you feel, like you want to do something that's unhealthy, you need to get involved in volunteer work, okay? I don't know where you would go to participate in volunteer work, but basically it's something to do with your time instead of hurting yourself, okay? So you need to participate in volunteer work, and that's what's going to help you. Thank you for coming to this reading. I'm sorry that it was kind of vague. I really didn't understand what was going on at first. I was trying to be impartial because before, I've been the type of person to be like, well, how does this apply to me and how can I? But really, it's not supposed to be about me. It's supposed to be about you guys. And so I get confused because I'm trying to be impartial. I'm trying to. It's kind of hard for me to intuitively read. I'm more of like a book person, and I would love to learn how to better intuitively read, but I'm still working on that, right? So forgive yourself, do some volunteer work, and stop being so hard on yourself. It just seems like you've been criticizing yourself a lot, and that's not good. You don't want to criticize yourself because you don't want to draw someone to you that could be critical of you. You want somebody who's going to love you and respect you. So that's all I have, Libra. Thank you for coming and good luck.